Viewer discretion advised.
You pussies!
Welcome to Gotham.
Cenobites.
Jesus Christ. Heavens, no. Same city, completely different zip code.
All rise, motherfucker.
Welcome back to another video. You've clicked on Gotham Cenobites. I'm Terry, and this is the Gotham Gavel. We are in session. And today, as Gavel 2, I'm filming 3 of these in one day. So Gavel 2 today is going to be for Prime 1 Studios 1/3 Dark Knight's Death Metal, the Batman Who Frags. It's being labeled Lobo Batman, but if you've read the comics, this is still Bruce Wayne. It's very brief. I want to say it's like, I don't know, 4 to 6 pages. It's a very quick story, and because Lobo, the regular Lobo, helps Wonder Woman pretty significantly in the Death Metal story, and him traveling through, he's the one that runs into the Batman Who Frags, and they end up fighting. But so this is a Bruce Wayne variant with who has injected himself with Lobo's blood. So the Batman man. But yeah, and I know people are probably gonna ask. I saw this shirt in an ad, loved it. It's the Bat and the Bird. Feather Found. Just type in Feather Found, and you'll find the shirt. They have all kinds of bird-related shirts, but this one with Batman and Robin, I had to get it. But yeah, without further ado, let's jump into pictures. I'm going to talk about this thing, the regular version, the deluxe version, measurements and prices, just like we normally do during a Gavel. So yeah, let's jump into pictures. I do have to say, as we look at the thumbnail here, this thumbnail was one of the most funnest I've had in a while making a thumbnail. But yeah, I remember a good friend I have now, Muzzy. I met him, and this is a quick story. I met him in a Mastodon group, which was the shirt I had on for the Power Ranger video. So Mastodon is a metal band, and I posted, I think it was a smoking lamp I bought from my wife back in before kids. And so I posted it in the Mastodon group, and Muzzy saw the Batman Who Laughs in the background. So we began talking. So we quickly realized we had Mastodon, Batman, and turns out he's a diehard Seahawks fan. So we've been talking for years. And I remember in that first conversation, him saying, I hope Prime 1 does a Batman Who Frags. And at the time, I hadn't read Death Metal, so I'm like, who the fuck is that? So I start searching, and I'm like, man, they're never going to do this statue. They're never going to do it. But here we are, probably 3 or 4 years later. I have read Death Metal. I really enjoy this character. The one thing missing from the statue, in my opinion, is he has the Joker's head as a hood ornament on his bike. I wish that we would have got that in the statue some type of way. But So yeah, shout out to you, Muzzy, and we're gonna jump into these pictures. And this first one, you see here, Carlos Danda. Like, I have no earthly clue who that is. Probably should have done some research on him. I don't know, but I will tell you guys, from someone who's read all the death metal, all the metal. I was happy to see the death metal, because I mean, when they showed the video the first time, it was just said metal. It's like, he's from death metal. But this is nothing on the statue except for the man himself is from the book. I will say that what's on the base is probably better than anything in the comic. So this is his interpretation of the character, and everything on the base, nothing to do with the comic. That's why I'm saying I wish he would have had the Joker hood ornament. So yeah, so spoiler alert for that. But again, Mr. Carlos, outstanding. This statue, for what it is and the price we get when we get to the end, I absolutely thank you. But yeah, so jumping into here, we got both sides in the back, and I love, it's the standard Lobo jacket that we just got in the Supergirl movie. And we'll get to the base, but the base, to me personally, and the bat scythe that he's holding, is the standout. The front and the back of the base is standout for the piece, in my opinion. But yeah, next slide. Then we're gonna go through the regular first. I think I said that already. But yeah, so this is one of the head sculpts you get, and there's the statue with it on there, and I mean, it's your quintessential, Lobo, minus the cigar. I mean, it's very, very well done. I don't remember if he has, I don't know. Flipping over to the next, and I'll get to my opinion of both versions of this, but this is probably my favorite portrait that comes with the statue. So this is straight off the pages, and it's great. It's my favorite, yeah. And there's a picture of the face and on the statue. And yeah, man, the quintessential, you see, I love the middle picture, how you can still see the bat suit, the bat underneath the Lobo jacket, because again, it's a Bruce Wayne variant. So yeah, I love everything about this. You get some of the arms, some of the knee. Again, quintessential Lobo. And yeah, this next picture is some of the shit I don't. You guys let me know if this shit is from a Lobo comic. I don't know. I don't recognize any of this bullshit. I don't remember any of it in the Batman Who Frags or Death Metal at all. So, but it looks awesome. Very well done, Mr. Carlos and the Prime 1 sculptors and painters. But this next picture is one of my favorite parts, and something I did not notice at all until I went to get these pictures, and that is the scythe in the shape of the half bat. I fucking love this thing. Yeah, and then of course the back of Lobo's jacket. And here we go into the base. This next picture, I don't know why this thing has been teased for like 2 years, but when they showed this, I knew exactly who he was, but I don't recognize this at all either. But again, it's the standout feature on the statue, I think, in my opinion. Prime 1, they do bases very well. And this is weird how the bike is the back, a little bit weird. But yeah, again, it's super, super well done. Great job, guys. And so that's going to bring us to the end of the regular. As you see here, everything it comes with, we hit on only 2 portraits. But I do have to say, if you were a death metal only collector, Prime 1 did you a solid. These are definitely the 2 portraits from the book. The rest, we'll get to it. So yeah, death metal collectors rejoice. Get the regular. This is awesome. The top 2 heads for collecting death metal come with the regular version. So again, good on you, Prime 1. But here we go. And this was the picture I started with for the thumbnail. And you already see here two different portraits. Jumping straight into the first one. Of the other 2 portraits, this is my favorite. But I do not remember him looking like this at all. But the Carlos guys, his interpretation of Lobo wearing this, it looks fucking awesome. And then this is the portrait that comes with the statue. The first one, the regular, it still looks like Lobo, but this one I think would probably be more comic Lobo. But yeah, it looks cool. This is probably me. If I were to ever get the statue, I would not ever display this one because I'm not a Lobo collector. I'm a metal collector. So yeah. Spoiler alert: the bat metal mask from the regulars probably wouldn't stay on it for me. And that is going to be the only things different from the two versions offered. Is just 2 more heads, you know. But alas, it's Prime 1, so a bonus is always there. And the bonus here is a bat mask. And again, I reached out to Muzzy. We talked a lot about this statue. It's not really from any of the Death Metal, and he doesn't remember it from any like quintessential Lobo run, but he says it's very Lobo-esque to wear the mask. So it's a decent... Well, I don't know what else you could have done for this character for a bonus. And the next slide, I guess the one that's going to end up being behind me is cool. Over his actual face. But yeah, I mean, it's a cool addition that you don't necessarily have to have on the statue. You could have it hanging somewhere on the base. Or the scythe would be pretty cool. Alrighty, jumping into measurements. He's not very big compared to, you know, other statues in the line. 31.9 inches tall, so Mercy, if you're interested, Merciless is still the tallest in the entire line. 31.9 inches tall. 20.1 inches wide and 20.5 inches deep. So, yep. Jumping into prices here, and this little note kind of over me saying that I looked pictures on Prime 1's website, Prime 1's Facebook. There's no pictures of head stands, but if you read here in the description, if you get the deluxe, you do get 3 head stands. So Prime 1, I don't know why you didn't show them in anything, any post, anything on the website. It's pretty crazy that you didn't show us what the headstands look like, but good on you for including them. So prices here, and this is kind of what's going to have me possibly go off the rails here after we talk about this. But $18.99 for the regular. And again, if you're like me, people, and you only like metal and death metal, the regular heads, that's all you need. That is all you need. But if you are the Lobo collector and just a regular DC Comics collector in general, $22.99 is not bad. $22.99 for a deluxe bonus is probably more in line with what I think prices should be with in this type of piece for DC, for comics, for Prime 1. But you see the deluxe bonus has a 300 edition size, and there's probably I don't think the deluxe bonus is included in the deluxe. So I think there's going to be some regular deluxe. They don't ever show that edition size. That's probably the edition that they send out to distributors. But 300 for deluxe bonus, and then to be announced for regular. And again, if you follow their formula, I don't think you're gonna get more than 50 regulars. So if you're like, if I were buying this, which spoiler alert, I'm not, for different reasons. The regular is all you need. It's all I would want, because I mean the Batman mask, I'm good, and the other 2 heads I would never use. So, but yeah, both of them say, let me see here, December of 27 to March of 28, so pretty much the same as the Power Rangers. So, jumping into this particular topic. Before we get to this, I am going to say it does get the Gotham stamp of approval. I think it looks amazing. But this next slide is what has me confused. I don't know if I have to go this way, but yeah. Look at the prices. Pause if you have to. What the fuck, Prime 1? I know I've done 2 videos on the Batman Who Laughs for the Robin King, but this price, it just makes me more furious, because I'm thinking there's no way in hell Lobo is going to be this much of a gap. It doesn't fucking make sense to me, Prime 1. I don't think as a customer who is not going to buy it, I shouldn't have to email you to ask you what the fuck is this price for. I know what it's for. We all know what it's for. Just nobody's fucking saying it enough. The Batman Who Laughs and Robin King is pure fucking greed. There's no other explanation. Look at these prices. To me, I think the damn Batman Who Frags is a better statue. That is my opinion. I hate the Death Metal Batman Who Laughs. But the price of this Lobo, Batman Who Frags, I would have paid that for only the Robin King. So I don't understand what they were thinking. I get it if you want to do this version of Batman Who Laughs and maybe jack his price up a little higher because of what the other Batman Who Laughs did in the aftermarket, but this bullshit doesn't make sense to me. This much of a gap. And as I said earlier, the Batman Who Frags pricing is exactly where I think, with inflation, the pricing should be. I'm not giving them a clear pass because $22.99 is still a lot of fucking money. But $28.99? What the fuck is that? And the people who are already gonna say that you get so much with that, I challenge you to go research the first Batman Who Laughs, because he came with a standalone Damian Wayne for the deluxe, so, and then he has 3 Robins on his base too. So it's the same amount of characters. So I don't think it's necessarily the correct thing to do to give Prime 1 a pass for that. Just look at those prices. Make that bullshit make sense. It fucking doesn't. But yeah, now I kind of want to try a new segment. It's going to be kind of... Again, I'm not buying this statue. You know, it's never a character I've wanted. I'm happy for people like Muzzy who get the opportunity, because he's been talking about this thing since I've known him, but I'm not getting it. But if I were, and this is a statue because it's the line that I collect, I wouldn't mind reaching out and asking the wife's opinion. So, is this statue worth an argument?
I don't want peace. I want problems, always.
Yeah, that's pretty nice.
$22.99.
What? Let me see. Yeah. I think you need to check out the aftermarket on that one.
I hope that segment does well, because I want to keep doing that with her. But you guys, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. I appreciate everything you do. If I didn't say it already, which I don't think I did, here's the gavel. You guys sound off, take the gavel, give me your judgment in the comments. Do you like what Prime 1 did with this statue? Do you agree with their prices? This price is good. Prime 1, Batman Who Frags, yes. Batman Who Laughs with Robin King, fuck you. Anyways, thank you all for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, stick around if you want. I have another gavel to film at some point this weekend, but yeah, thanks for watching, and whatever it is, I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.
Quits a journey.